What up, everybody? This is Captain Now and my man's baby King Baby David. Get up for a second. Well, let me start. Let me show you right here what's going on. So I really do like the fish skiff. I don't mind the tiller. I would prefer a driving one. Like they said, if I get a transom saver, I could leave the motor on when I'm trailering it. It shouldn't be a big deal, they said. And this is coming from Sea Eagle. I got emails. I'll put it in this video. Hopefully, I saved them. I got King Baby David. Now you see this right here? This pot is cheap as hell because I don't know. One of the buttons popped off. I don't even know where I put it. I didn't know what it was for. When I found out it was for this, I didn't even know how to put it back. Watch out, David. This thing popped off. So it goes all the way in here. So I didn't know that. I was like, oh, look, it just popped off this thing right here. I thought it was just for sentimental values, you see? So I don't like that, and I didn't do anything to make it pop off. I was sitting on the seat when it happened. I was also looking for, oh yeah, these things get loose. These things get loose. Look, this one is loose. Like you can see right here, this one is loose. Right here, hopefully you can see it. Open in an angle like that. And they just stay getting loose, you know what I'm saying? Like let's loosen this one and put it more in the middle. Same thing with this, like they get loose. I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like. I don't got my microphone on. And the good thing, I'm with my Action 5. And the good thing about the Action 5 with the microphone is you don't need, I'm looking for batteries. I can't find two of my batteries that I bought for the other two, for the three. So it's kind of frustrating that I'm charging, or I'm trying to charge my stuff. And I have two extra batteries, only God knows where it is. And I'm also looking, I literally was about to go fishing with King Baby David on this bad boy, but I don't have the transom saver, and I didn't have the strength to put that on. I ain't gonna lie. That 100 pounds with a bad back is not easy to deal with. It's not. And now I'm looking for the thing, because I'm about to try to go to my lures and put my leader line on, because I'm down with Salt Strong now. I just got a membership not so long ago, and I want you guys to see I have my Salt Strong package right here. I got the Flea Flicker, the Skinny Lippers on there, the Moonwalker, and I have the Prawn Junior. I think this is Ultimate Shrimp Lure right here. Fish Strong, whatever. This is from. And not only that, because they showed me how to do it on their site. So right here, you see, this is not it, but these are nice hooks, I guess. But I also purchased, I found these the other day. You see that in my other video. I got these right here. I got 3 of these defective ones because I thought they were $2 and they were just on sale, but they were not. So I got that, and I got in here, you'll see the hooks that they recommended to use for these things. So my goal today is to rig this up, because my back hurts too much to really go do anything in the water right now. Like if me and David was going on the big boat right there, it would be cool. But the big boat, you need so much space in the water just to freaking. Right now, I'm just gonna try to do the FG knot. And I got the 25-pound test. I don't know what that's, mono fiber, whatever. I got the 25-pound test, 250 yards. It was like $3 at Walmart. High strength, Omniflex, made in China, like everything else. I don't know what this is. It's an Omniflex. I don't know if this is monofilament, fiber optics. I don't know what it is. You know, the other line, fibrilliosis, whatever. But that's what I'm going to do today. So hopefully I could get this knots going with this, because this is a 20-pound leader and it's a 30-pound leader, and braided. And I need to put, I'm going to put 25-pound braided, monofilament, I think it's called, right, monofilament line on this. See, I even have this, just in case I found it. This is the connection to the bottom of a DJI. I got the Action 5. Don't tell my wife, she'll kill me. She's gonna see it on this video. But I swear I had that thing right here, and I can't find it anywhere. Thought it was in my car. Let's double check my car in the front. But until then, all right, everybody. So now the mic is working. So I'm gonna use the magnet because I'm wearing a t-shirt without anything to really mess with it. So I'm using the magnet, so it doesn't matter how far I go. Just call me Elsa, because no one knows. Oh, Moana, how far I go. All right, so my Bluetooth mic is working. I got David's carriage completely in my way. There's probably some stuff on the floor right here that probably some of my stuff I'm looking for. I got my other garment here, the other one in the back, and they're not touchscreen, which sucks. So another thing I purchased from Salt Strong is their amazing scissors. I mean, I've never used them, but because everybody else said they were amazing, I think they're amazing. All right, so let's get them out the bag and let's find out how amazing they are. Well, this is what I see on the TV. What do I cut? Anywhere? It's not there. Well, that works. So the first cut is the deepest, according to the song. And I'm gonna also cut it off the top properly. Yep, the line is cut properly. I won't lie to you, these hooks are very sharp. I don't even, that's why I was trying to bring that over here. So I don't have to put this on top of it, but I'll put it in there. Okay, let's start with what people are saying is the field goal knot or the fisherman knot. Oh, it's frayed up here. Well, I'm gonna have to get some line out because it's actually frayed way up here. If you can't, okay, I had the super night mode on at one point in my life. I'll put it up here so you can see my beautiful face while I talk. So I had the super night mode on, and now I'm gonna clip off this knot. So I try to adjust it. So I just bring it back there. Wow, that's really good. I'm usually having problems. Kind of happy I bought that now because I have other scissors, but that seems to be working. So I'm gonna take as much. Get down from there now. Last time you fell, remember, and you hurt yourself pretty hard. So just get down from there now. See, this is the kid. This is what I'm talking about. It's not even over here, buddy. It's not even. It's gonna tilt. Look at him. He doesn't care. He's gonna just fall off the thing again like he did last time. Kids don't listen to daddies. Say cheese. Say, I love you, daddy. I love you more, buddy. All right, so they say to get a lot of length right here, which I will do. Now this is the first time you're opening this up. And it's got a hook at the end of one side, so like a thing so you can do that with. I think, I don't know. That works. Oh, I kind of like these scissors now. I'm gonna have to put some string on it so I could attach it to this boat or anywhere I want. See, now I know why people buy the different now I know why people buy the different life preservers. Like I got one like this. Watch out, buddy. I got one like this with the canister right here. Well, yeah, canister right here, so I could just pop right on open and be like, boom, you're full of air. That's pretty cool. I got an extra canister. I gotta look in my other bucket to see if I have that lure that I've been wanting that somebody told me that I should get. By somebody, Southern Salt, I think it was. So let's see how this works with this now, because this has a knot instead of tape like most people. They knotted it. Wow, it kind of like cut the knot. Oh, I'm just gonna cut this damn knot on both sides. We'll figure it out, right? It's one piece. There you go. I still gotta cut the knot because. So they tied it in there. That was pretty cool. David, you're not a cheetah. Get out of there, man. So this is. See, you almost fell, dude. Stop that. This is insane because this is cutting this braid, and this 25-pound test. This is 20-pound braid test. This is 25-pound monofilament test. And this is cutting this. Now I want about, I don't know, they say about 6 feet. Something like that, right? This is about 6 feet, maybe. Maybe. All right, so this is a little bit more. This is what I want, right? This is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna leave it on the spool because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Now I will be pausing this. Okay, so I'm looking at rad reeling, just to let you know, because what's they call it? What's his name? Salt Strong. Their videos is really hard to see what they did. So rad reeling said you take about 4 inches, which I might take a little bit more, and then you put the braided line on top, and you make a cross, and you pinch it like that. And then he said put a lot of line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some more line from my fishing rod. Oh my goodness, why is this like this? All right. Always messing me up this thing. Yeah, always. That was my fault. All right, so now I have plenty of line, because you said about 13 inches, so, and I'm gonna do what he says. Why? Because his seems very simple, and he says most people do about 4 minutes. When I get used to this, then I will actually, how should I put it? Then when I get used to it, I will actually do it then. I would do it the Salt Strong way, but I don't even know how to do it this way properly. Salt Strong way has like wrap that joint around your finger, like I don't know. So it says pinch this right here. He said 4 inches, it's probably like 6 inches. Just because I don't know what I'm doing. He said take the braided line and put it on top and pinch it there. And then he said when you pinch as it's on top, you take this all the way around and then you pinch it here like that. You keep that pinch strong and you bring it back. And you take this side and go all the way around as well, and then you pinch it and you try to cinch it back. Now he tries to take the what I did was I moved my thumb a little bit so I could cinch it. He said just do this around 10 times, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna figure it out at the end what we have to do, right? So if I'm putting it back hard enough, all I know is that I'm doing what rad reeling said. And if you don't like it, I don't care. No, man, rad reeling, he's my favorite. He's not my favorite, but he is fun to watch for some reason. He's like an older gentleman just enjoying life by his pickup truck and his homemade bed. I mean, it's actually fun to watch because he actually catches fish. Unlike some captains like Albert that I know. And I would love to go fishing with him. And then, like I said, I have Salt Strong. I think I'm on 6. So, and he's supposed to do half something knots at the end. So what he's saying, I'm not doing properly. I'm not tugging this perfect. But this is 6 and 6, 7 and 7, I believe. I honestly don't think you need all that as many. This is 8 and 8. This is 9. So he said 2 half-inch knots, now that I'm here, around the braid and the leader line. So you make a circle like that and put it around and put the, he said he would be using his teeth too, which I get. Oh, come on, I messed it all up. Come on, man. Come on, Albert. Come on. Captain Al, what's wrong with you? So I'm gonna put it around my middle finger to make this knot happen, maybe. And then don't forget to take your middle finger out and cinch this knot down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cinch this knot down. How? I don't even know what I'm doing. There you go. You gotta put it tight. Oh, you know what? Kind of messed up everything else, huh? Well, that's not what we're going for. So let's get rid of this half-inch knot because this is not it. This looks absolutely horrible. But you saw what I have to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to redo this, everything to make it cleaner. Because once you do the half-inch knots, I guess it'll become cleaner. My knot is in the wrong spot. You know, my knot is literally in the wrong spot. So I'm going to have to take that out, which sucks because I thought I was doing it right. So if you don't get this on your first try, believe in me, it's okay. Nobody's mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Except for me, I'm mad at you. Attempt number 3. The first one was shot from the get-go. The second one, it started looking good, but it didn't work. So he said about 4 inches right here. Let's get this to 4 inches. The leader line to about 4 inches. That's not. That's probably about it. Put it across. He said, pinch it tight and start with this one around here and making sure it's tight while you're pinching tight. So you got to keep the pinch. We're gonna try it one more time without the video camera, but it is hard. You know what? Let me see the salt. Okay, so Rad Reels was kind of difficult for me because there's no tension in his lines, so he just pinched it. So Salt Strong said, wrap it around your pinky, give it some tension, put it on top. So you wrap the braided line, put this on top, and give this some space right here, and then go up and over, and then and then go down and under like that 8 times each way, which just gives you 16. So now you have tension, and you have and you don't have to use your teeth like some people use. So okay, so far this is starting to become a little bit easier. I see why they said you could do this in the doc, but I don't see it yet. So we'll figure it out once we get this done. We like on I just say we're on 4 each. This is the 4th one now. Your eyes, let me kiss your eyes, buddy. Kiss my eyes. 5. Get under my eyes. Yeah, eyes, give me. Give me a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Any boo-boo these kids have these days, they want to kiss on their eyes. You know, so he's saying this is the easier method because it's tight and there's tension. And so far, oh man, okay, this is 5. Up, 5, down. I'm gonna go 10 and 10. We're on 5 right now. So far, this seems a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie, this is so far the easier method because you got the tension with your pinky and you're like dealing with nothing now. You got this is 6, and this is 6. And he said you'll be able to do this in his doc out now, and I can see why. So you just pull it tight, keep it tight, all right. And so far, this is coming out a lot easier than the rad reeling. But now I'm not saying rad reeling is wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying this seems easier. Like, you know what I'm saying? This kind of seems easier. That's it. He goes like that, tighten it, and then he goes like that and tightens it. And I gotta watch the rest of the video, so forgive me when I pause this because I'm just doing the knotting part, this part right here. And it's so far the easiest method I've seen, and rad was the second easiest method I've seen. So this one seems to work better for me. There's not, like I said, there's nothing wrong with his. It's just this one is easier for me, and it's that simple. You know, I'm not mad at nobody. I don't even know how many I did. You know, so I'm gonna do 2 more on each. This is 1, and this is 2, and it keeps the tension on the line. So that's what they're saying is it makes it the best. And now it's easier. So far, I think this is easier, and I'm gonna do 1 more after this just to make myself feel like an accomplished fishing veteran. So look at that. That came out a lot better so far. Now let's go find out what else we have to do. So I tried the rad reeling 3 times.
At the end of the day, we have all these coils. They're nice and consistent. They have the same tension throughout. And then what we need to do now is lock it. So we just uncoil it from our finger.
Now hold on. Before I go any further, I did something wrong here. Like you can see the beautiful braids here, and over here is horrible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull it out because it's not cinched. You know what I'm saying? It's not cinched properly. Well, this already seems like it's working. Except this one, right? All right, this one seems like it's cinched down already. I did it. It doesn't look like theirs. Theirs is like perfectly coiled, and mine is actually not perfectly coiled. So let's try that again. I'm gonna make mine perfectly coiled. I like the fishing. Salt Strong one. I think it's easier so far. We'll find out when it's time to make the knots. Now it's said to, yeah, this will be faster. This will be super fast because you using the tension that already belongs there. You know what I'm saying? 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 Why you messing with me? I don't know what happened in the beginning, but it felt like it knotted itself already, which is cool. You know, I like that. But it's not right, so I want to make sure I do it just like them. So if I lose a lure, they give me a free lure, right? That's how it works. If you don't know, now you know. So this was really tight, but and it kind of had like a knot already in it, which is weird. And theirs didn't look like mine, so we're gonna try this again just so make it look like theirs. Yeah, this is the mistake right here. It turned over on itself. I don't know how. I had tension. Yeah, that's pretty cool though, but it kind of like worked though, right? Kind of like worked. If I do this and pull it like this, it would have been a lot easier, huh? So we're gonna try this one more time. The Salt Strong way. The Salt Strong way said to keep tension on it. So I have this locked right there. I want a little bit of tension. Wrap it 3 or 4 times. He said, I'll do it 3. Now I want to probably do 4. I need some more line because I'm in a different position than I was before. The fishing pole is in a different position. So a little bit more line. I want to keep the tension. I just want to, because the pole's in a different position. All right, so I come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, I don't even have to close my hand for that. So that's cool. Then you take the leader line. And you take the leader line and you say cross it, cross the leader line. And I just saw this today. I've been trying to figure out how to do it. You wrap it upwards, down and upwards to the top, and down and underneath the bottom, right? That's 1. Let's try it again. This is 2 top. Don't worry, this is all gonna be part of the knots. This is 2 bottom. Keep it tight, all right? 3 top, 3 bottom, 4 top, 4 bottom. If you have to count out loud, do not feel embarrassed. Probably not the only one, I know I'm not. 4 bottom, 5 top. Top one is a little bit easier because I'm not using this to my advantage. I have the spot right here made for this. Oh, this is starting to look exactly like them. 7 top, 7 bottom, 8 top. So he does 8 and 8. I'm gonna do 10 and 10, so 8 bottom. Yeah, I know. This takes a lot longer when you first learn how to do it, but this is, like I said, I did something wrong. I left the tension off. This is with 9 bottom now. And now we have 10 top. Oh my goodness. We got 10 top, if I could grab this, and the 10 bottom. So I'm gonna show you guys in a second. That looks pretty good. And they're probably doing more lines. So what I did wrong was I tightened it already. So he said to let go of that, and now we're gonna see the rest of this video.
Secure that line with my one hand, and then we just do the hitch knots. So I did 2 hitch knots, or these are, sorry, half hitch knots. I've been corrected in prior videos. And now,
so you take them like this.
Secure that line with my one hand.
Take the leader line.
We just do the hitch knots. So I did 2 hitch knots.
You put the main line here.
I've been corrected in prior videos. These are called half hitch knots. All right, so now after the first half hitch, right, all these coils are locked into place, so now we don't have to be quite as careful. We just go around, grab that line through there, and then pull it tight. Give it a good amount of pressure. All right, so we have the 2 half hitches, so now our coils are secured, and now it's super important that this knot only works when the braid has dug grooves into the outer layer of the leader. So we have to give it a lot of force now to do it. So what I do is I like to get a little bit of line out, go around 3 times so I don't burn up my hand, and then just give this a lot of pressure. And when you do it properly, right, when you get enough pressure on there, you're gonna see these coils start to tighten down. And we
still looks about the same, but still, I don't care.
All the way down to the very end. This is the most important one. If this one doesn't tighten, you're going to be at risk of this not coming undone.
So what do you do?
Guides. So make sure that all these coils dig in properly. So now we did all the way down to the very end. And when you do it properly, right, when you get enough pressure on there, you're going to see. What I do is I like to get a little bit of line out, go around 3 times so I don't burn up my hand, and then just give this a lot of pressure. And when you do it properly,
all right, so he said to wrap this around your hand, about hand, not wrist, 2, 3, and then, well, I did it backwards, as you saw, and give this a good tugging. And he said you'll see the pressure on it, and after you do the pressure, it looks pretty tight. Oh, it looks perfect. Oh my God, it looks way better than I imagined.
Right, when you get enough pressure,
easiest way for me.
See these coils start to tighten down, and we need to make sure that they tighten all the way down to the very end.
Yeah, I got that part. Okay.
So now we did that. Once it's dug in, we can now cut the tag off, and we can cut it super close because it is not going anywhere. Once those coils dig in, they will not come off from force. The only way it's going to come off have a completed knot. And some people is if somehow this top.
I'm fast forwarding and rewinding it.
So now we can do. I like to use
Luke.
tension line, and let's do 2 more half hitches, and then we're going to have a completed knot. And some
so he said
don't trust half hitches for some reason.
He said
so. The other way to do is you can do multiple, right? Instead of doing.
He said to cut this close.
Once, and then go around another time.
All right.
Another time.
And then he said to
Again, half inches
do 2 half inches here.
But this way works too.
To make sure it doesn't.
Secure it down.
It's completely secured.
Now we have a completed FG knot. It's the strongest method because we use the tension, right? We have all these coils are done evenly. Put this on the back.
Okay.
Coils are evenly spaced.
So now you do this.
Tension, and the fact that
he's saying that this.
We don't have a tag end sticking out on the top, so this is just a super smooth knot. And as I said before, I tested this against all the popular knots like the double uni, the crazy. Yeah,
they do test them and they have videos of that.
Albright, you name it. And this is proven to be, in most cases.
My hand looks like it's gonna pop before this. What I'm gonna attempt to see what this Salt Strong guy is talking about. Okay, this is the for these lures. Now he was doing it on a Moonwalker, I think, which I have, and I'm gonna put the Moonwalker on my other pole that has 30-inch braid, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna record me doing it all for everything. So he said you wanna double it over. What he's mainly mean is you wanna make a circle and twist it like that, and then you make a loop like this, right? And then I have to figure this out. Then you want to cinch it down to like it's almost done. All right, so he said there's a top side and a down side. which is stupid to me because if I've never done this knot before, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So what he's saying is that the bounded area where there's just one line. That's the downside. Where you twist it at over here, where you made the cross and to tie it and to cinch it, that's the top side. So he's saying, or they said in Salt Strong, that you put it through this eye right here. Oh, I got it for the first time. And what you want to do is you want to put it through where this is called the downside, but through that side first. You want it over here first. And then you want to, or the part where there's no twisty in it, it's just by itself. One, you want to untwist it once and twice. Right, and that came out, so let's do okay, it's popping out. Okay, you want to twist it twice. Once, come on, man, it's popping out. Maybe I should have put some more leader in it. So let's do this like that. One. Okay, I put some more leader line, some more line in the lead. You know what I'm saying? Once, man, come on, man, you're making me look bad, man. Twice. And then when you cinch it, when you bring it back down, you want to, with the cross of the thing, hopefully you guys can see it, with the cross of it, that's the upside. So you want to put it through here, right? You want to bring it that way. And then you want to cinch it but you want to make sure you got some space in here. So now I'm poking myself for this video. So you want to have some space in here. And you want to pull this and cinch it like that. And then I just did it. I feel like the greatest fisherman knot tire ever. And now that's tied there. Now you want to cinch it. Shut up. What are you yelling for? You trying to wake mommy up? Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to pull the hell out of this to make sure it's right. And that's it. And then now this tagline right here, you could, I don't like to cut it all the way down just in case, but they're saying this is the loop for it. So I cut it down like around here. And you might see some tag right there, and that's fine. But this fishing rod is done, and I'm about to go get the other one. And the other one should be a lot easier for me because we did this like 44 times, and I'm gonna use the Salt Strong way of doing it. That was very easy. I usually put this in the bottom right here, but I just see this thing covers it, and what that is for, and I use the top one here, and what that is for is literally for. All right, so like I said, I'm using the Action 5. I had to buy a new one. I had to try it out. Had to see why is it worth it. I was gonna buy the 4, but for $30 more, you get the newest one. So I was like, I'm gonna go for the newest one. Oh my God, this is so good. So I cut it close to here, to the eye. I probably had this rigged down wrong. So, and what I'm gonna do is it's supposed to be a little bit frail right around here. We're gonna cut that off. It's cutting like nobody's business, but we don't want to put it like in a hole. It's a little bit harder to cut. But let's see, like this is an old one, and like half these eyelids are popping out, and I'm literally about to buy a new fishing rod. I'll probably buy one a little bit. I might buy the exact same one I bought. Like I love that fishing rod. I didn't take care of it properly, but I love that fishing rod. I love it. I didn't know what I was doing when I say I didn't take care of it properly, so it wasn't like I purposely tried to ruin it. You know, I never knew you had to clean out the rod, the reel itself. All right, so I'm gonna put another. So I went from 20 to 25, now I'm going to 30 braided and 25, the same line. I don't see any reason not to use the same line. All right, this looks like enough. So I'm gonna leave that here connected because we never know how much more we might need. And I wanna do it once again, the Salt Strong way method. I thought that was probably the easiest because, like I said, you have tension on the fishing pole, right? So bam. Then he said you cross it, he crosses it on the top, and then as he crosses, he goes like this and cinches it. Well, if you keep it tight, it's easier, and you get that middle finger out the way, And this is 2 coming up. That's 2, and this is 2 bottom. So let me just count that. Let me see how fast this was. Because, okay, this is 3. It popped out. It didn't go in properly, so forgive yourselves. This is 3 bottom. Here we go. If it ever wants to go, it doesn't love me. So like they say, if you do this enough times, that it becomes like second nature. And this is the proper knot to tie. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start doing it at home, knowing that I'm not going anywhere right now because my back's messed up, and I'm gonna you know, come on, man. That's the one thing I don't like. That sometimes it's hard. This is 4/4, right? It don't matter. I'm gonna go say it is anyway. So I messed something up. All right, there it is. I fixed it. 5 and 5. So basically, you put tension on it, and you don't have to be like the most tension in the world, but some tension helps, you know, more than others. No, see that almost popped out. This is 6/6. And if you put your if you tighten it, if you put tension in it and then like pull the leader line like that, yeah, then do it again. It works better. This is 8 7 7. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is going to be 8 8, and I'm gonna do 11 11. I don't care. 9. I'm doing something wrong here. No, it's just it looks like it's wrong because, you know, 9. It's popping out. That's all. Like it thinks it's gangster. It's not gangster shit. So there you go. 9 9. 10. Am I doing? Did I do that backwards? Probably. 10, 11, 11. Okay, that looks nice and clean. Nice and clean. That took me 4 minutes, but I was recording and talking and forgot who I was. And you put this right here, and you come around here, and this is the half knot, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them both. Okay. All right, so you wanna put it on both of them. And let's do it again. Like they said, to do it again, this is gonna keep it locked tight. See, I got a little, if you make your circle bigger, right? And then put it in, it's probably a lot easier to get the tag in, right? So let's cinch that down. Let's put this through, and let's cinch it down. Come on, man, stop being stupid. Let's go. So it's making a little circle here that shouldn't be made, but we'll fix it like right now because we got to cinch it, right? So we cinched it down. Look at that, came out better than the other one. If you could see it clear, I hope. And they said they didn't say to wrap. They said wrap your hand around this a couple of times, and then pull as hard as you can, because this feels like it's coming off. No lie, it does. As you can see, it's coming off, right? Was I supposed to pull it before? So you see this? It might be that my hand was actually slipping. So let's wrap this 3 times. I don't care if my hand dies. I'm already in pain. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if the tag end is getting smaller. I don't know if the tag end is getting smaller. I can't tell. I don't think it is, but now, like, look, I'm right next to here with this hand. One more time with this hand. And we're gonna try to see if I'm not just slipping. Like I said, I don't see the tag end getting any smaller. My hand is slipping because I'm slippery. So we're gonna do that right here. We're gonna do like they say, and I'm gonna cut this tag end to a decently close amount. Then I'm gonna do the 1/2 inch knot again here. So I just make a circle, then I put my middle finger like that, and then cinch it down. And I'm gonna do it again. I put my middle finger here, I wrap it around the line, and then I put it in my middle finger, and I bring my middle finger back through that. And I do it middle finger because I'm a bad boy. I'm not Bad Bunny, but I'm a bad boy. And they say this knot's supposed to be good. So if I messed it up, I want free lures back. So this took me about 8 minutes, but like I said, when something's your first time, If you cut the line properly, that wouldn't happen. So once again, the Moonwalker line, they say to take this and you go like this and you twist it in and then you cinch it down most of the way, right? And the downside, once again, is the side that it's up right now. And the upside is the spot that I just twisted it to up. And you can tell the difference because where it is, one is nice and smooth, the other one is crossed. You take it, you put it through the lip. Let's put it through the lip. The eye, I mean, through the eye. I said lip, accident. You put it through the part that's smooth up, right? And then before you do anything else, excuse me, you wrap it twice. Once for the money, twice for the show, and then, all right, then you, when that's done, you bring it towards the inside the loop again, where towards the part that's not that the cross is at, and then like I don't know if I want that much space from here to there. I think that's too much space, so let's bring it down a little bit, and then we could cinch it this. Yeah, that's too much space. I don't like that. So I'm gonna undo this a little bit. The last of the Mohegans, I mean the last part, a little bit. Maybe not. I mean it's coming out, but this is not. See, I don't really want it to come all the way out. The hell with it. Let's pull it all the way out, and let's go back over here. Okay, look, this is when in the bottom spot, the downside, I guess, right? It's really hard to see because the thing is small. And you wrap once, twice. Okay, that's once. This is twice, if I could get it. And it's really hard to see because I kind of cinched it already, but I kind of want this down more. There you go. And then now I'm going through the top where it's twisted, hopefully. I could see it in there. And now I'm gonna cinch it down. And this is, I forgot the name of the knot, but this is the knot that helps this. Like I said, I'm gonna put this here on the metal. And now, I'm gonna cast this for the cats to follow it. I don't like cats, no, I'm joking. Just gonna put it down on the ground real quick. Make sure all this leader is, this is a longer pole. Don't ask me which poles these are, because I'm not that professional yet. But this is a, I don't know. This is a Strike Force 2500 that's doing dumb stuff because it just got stuck on the thing. So what I'm gonna do now, that is wind up more. I'm gonna take the top part. So I'm excited for this, you know, like I really wanna go fishing now. If my back wasn't hurting me, like you see how I'm walking, I could hardly walk. But I mean, it was hurting me before. The one thing you gotta remember always, and I'm bringing these things everywhere now, to my Bob Smiths, everywhere. You don't even know. I think I'm joking. Lizard friend is chilling on the ground now. What's up, man? You wanting to catch this? Because I'll catch you with this. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off the tag end a little bit, most of the way. I don't think the tag end would be a real bother because they're literally looking at this right here. So I'm gonna hook the middle part to there. Hopefully it stays there. There you go. Tighten this a little bit. Yep. So my other reel is a newer reel as well. It's this is the Strike Force. The other one is a Shimon, whatever. Shimon! And now I'm just gonna tighten it to see if it pulls. I'm trying to see if my leader line pulls out. Nope. Nope. It's not pulling out, as I could see. Let me try one. I'm gonna set all these up. I'm only gonna show you how to do it twice because I probably messed up the first time. And I have 6 of them. And this is the 3.0, 16 ounce. And these are the Prawn Juniors. This is what I saw online to set up. So this reminds me of going fishing in freshwater with this right here. So they come with three a piece, and they have their own weight, this is going to be excellent. So when I use my my bigger fishing rod, you know, I want to buy another fishing rod just to put these on. Now I'm gonna make it so like if I go fishing and this is done, and you know, I don't have to try to rig it again. So they said to put it straight down the middle this way in the flat, and to make sure it's the same amount as you need, like right there. So you put it in the middle, about right here. This might be too big because this is the juniors, and I might have saw the other one. So you take it out like this, they said, and you push it through, right? And he said you push it all the way through it. And the hardest part, but they said it's to make sure it goes all the way up. Let's just do that. And they turn it like that. And they said you don't want the head. Yeah, you don't want the head to move. So you want to make it go all the way up. Let me see. We want probably like that. And he says you try not to break the plastic, but you want it. When they say go all the way up, they weren't joking about all the way up. They want it so far up that the head itself doesn't really move. So they had this all the way in here. So we're gonna try that. Hopefully I could get it. I might have ordered the wrong ones, but that's fine. I'll order the other right ones later. Because they're saying you don't want the head to be moving. I might have to spin the wrong way. This might be spin the wrong way. There you go. So they're saying where this tail should go in. I might have it spent the wrong way again. So to naturally come out, okay. So they wanted you to put it all the way up in here, so it doesn't have any wiggle space in the head, right? My problem is I forgot. Okay, this is supposed to be spent around like this, right? And they say where it looks like it's gonna naturally fall in, like where it should naturally go in, you want it to be like this, right? Want it to look similar to like that. And where it should go in naturally, you put in a bend, put it in here, put it in a bend, and it should pop. You gotta put it in the middle though. And when you put it in here, it should pop out like that. And I did this wrong, maybe. Oh, this is not all the way up either. So this you want this thing to be all the way up. What I did wrong here, and I'll show you what I did wrong, is there's too much this is gonna probably be the first one I fish with, but the problem with this is there's too much it's too far in here. Like the original hole is like down here. It needs to be somewhere like that, because your whole goal is to make this not spin and come out and look natural, like right here, which it don't look natural like right there. And once again, you want to bring it all the way, spin it all the way up until it's there. Now you see where this would go in. They say you put a 90-degree bend in it or a spin, and then push it through like this, and it should look more natural like that. So you bend it to make it look natural, and then you just want to kind of like push this all the way. They said with less action in it, it works better. Now this one looks wrong, but I'm gonna keep it because it's better than what I've ever done. So we're gonna try it again with this one. All right, we push it in. So we're trying to get that much space. Okay, so we're gonna push it in this way. Okay, buddy, I love you too. And they want it to be dead. So can you stop that, dude? And what they wanted to do is you turn it like this. Yeah, buddy. Braid it off, whatever he said. So the goal is to get this sucker up and around in here. And I think that's the hardest part about rigging this one. And like I said, I'm going to rig them all. I don't know why, but that's what I'm going to do. You don't really need to. But I think it'll just look cool that I have them all ready to go. I could give it to my boy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, you got to spin it in there and get it in there. Get in there, yeah, get in there. Yeah. So you see how this is all the way on now? And then they say to put it in here to see where it would naturally go. Do not pull back, hold this there. And it would naturally go like that. So to bend this like a 90-degree angle in a way. And then put the hook through from the bend. So that's the problem, is trying to hold it steady. Like I said, this is where you want to go. So you probably going to want it to come like. All right. And this makes it weedless. Oh, I did it again. Son of a. So we got to take this hook out because it's pulling it off. I'm pulling it off on accident. So it should be around like here, right? So the bend should be right here in the back. And then you put it through. What? You're always crying. It's not even your tablet. What's the matter?
It's gross.
All right, that's a little bit better.
What's that?
This is. So last video, what I did was I decided to rig up 3 and then leave 3 as it is. Now I'm going to repack this. What I usually do is, because I love the gulp, I ain't going to lie. Soft Strong could claim they're the best thing that happens to slice, but look at this kid. Look at this kid every single time. Buddy, you could fall off of here. Get down now. Get out. Get down. Get down. Come on. I love you too much. I don't see you fall again. All right. No, go inside. All right, because he's fallen already and hit his head, so, you know. Oh, bye, buddy. You don't love me. Just lock me out. I don't like you no more. So this is my backpack. My wife got it for free because she's a respiratory therapist, meaning she's gangster. I got a hammer, and the reason I got this hammer specifically for this, because the next time I see some exposed barnacles, I'm going to hit them off. I'm going to knock them off, and I'm going to use the barnacles to fish for sheep's head, because I don't see a lot of the stuff with sheep's head. Like I said, I'm going to try to use these moonwalkers that supposedly are not good. You know, I'm going to give one to my friends. I just try it. We never know. Look at him coming back out. You never know. So the first thing I pack in here actually is the box. This has different gulp and stuff like that in here. So I put this in here first, right? And I try to move it as far forward as possible. And then I put my Salt Life, you know what I'm saying? Thug Life, you know what I'm saying? Then I put this bad boy in here. And the reason I put this bad boy in is because I push that thing down, the handle, and I kind of keep it flat. So when it goes side to side, it's fine and it don't accidentally spill. Then I got all these sabiki rigs, right? Which I need to buy. I need to buy 2 more fishing rods. One I could just have for the prawns. Is that serious? I need 3 fishing rods. I need one. I need one to carry the Moonwalker, one to carry the Skinny Lipper, one to carry the Flea Flicker. But I'm not worried about the Flea Flicker as much. I'll do that next time. But I need one to carry the the power prawns, whatever. So as you see, I have a whole bunch of hooks over here. I got a whole bunch of this cost me $18, and I gave 2 away and stuff like that. These are just extra hooks, just to have extra hooks, just in case somebody give me shrimp. I'm bringing this because it has weights, but I'm thinking about taking the weights out of here and some of those hooks. And you know what? That's what I want to do. let's get this back out real quick. I'm just gonna put the weights in here and some hooks that are specifically just for shrimps. Because I could use a sabiki rigs with these weights, and you know what I'm saying, I could like basically, you could basically like, what do they call it? With these hooks right here, they have that right there. You could basically, you know, make it like a once, like, you know, you put the thing, the line in here, you pinch it with two, pull it out, and then put the hook here, like where the thing is, and snatch it, and then that's it, it's hooked on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take these, because this one is disgusting and everything's messed up in this. So I'm gonna take some of these weights. They're different sizes. I don't know the sizes. I'm just gonna put them in here. They're gonna be good for my sabiki rigging. Like I kind of don't want to tip it upside down. Like they could go in there or there. And then, like I said, this is supposed to be just salt strong, but why have just salt strong when I have all these hooks? I mean, some of these hooks are kind of like dirty. So I got a couple of these red hooks that are not dirty. I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna bring those over. These have some rust on it, but you know, I'm gonna clean the fish anyway. So I like these. I like these a lot. But now I got different rigging, so I don't really know if I need that. And I got a bunch of these clean rig hooks right here. And I have this box full of hooks right here. We got the big one right here. So I have a box full of hooks, so that always comes with me. And it's always on the side, so I don't really need that many more hooks. Except this red hook, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna leave that home. I don't leave this at home from now on because this is crazy. These are, like I said, I got all these hooks. This will go in the back. And that's gonna be my stuff. All my sabiki rigs are in the bag. They're, you know, I need a small fishing pole for that, and I need 4 fishing poles. I need one for the sabiki rigs, which is gonna be like a retractable, not from Temu one. Like I said, I'm not mad at my wife for buying that because we didn't know it was gonna be that cheap. I was kind of happy I was gonna bring that joint with me somewhere. But, you know, we didn't know, so I'm not mad at that. The one thing I didn't put away, that I will smack myself silly if I don't put it away, is this right here. See, this could go to the trash now. I don't need this anymore. But this right here, these are different, man. I'm going to have to get something so I could lock, you know, tie it, you know, they have it so you could tie in these holes right here. And I need something so I could tie right there. I'm gonna do that with this. This is the bomb. This is my man Southern Salt. He told me to get this. So if this one don't work, I'm blaming him. I don't know how to tie this one up yet. This one has this thing on the top, so it's made differently. I like it because these 3 prongs will snatch up them little fishes, you know. And I forgot I had this, and I knew I had something like this, and I got Dr. Juice Tournament French scent, which I might end up putting on maybe those power prongs. So. This is new, it's going in here. I took the orange scissors out. This is gonna go in my salt strong box because I forgot all about it. And I do wanna use it, so I got these on Temu when my wife was giving me all these free things. So I thought I had it in the box still, but I don't even know how to tie that properly. I don't even know what knot to use on that one yet. So I'm excited. And now, I'm right here. Okay, anybody says this is the bomb. So that's it for now. So like they say in the cruise ships, ciao for now.